Hello, I'm Thomas from DIEVOLUTION. We are creating, printing and selling 3D printed dart cases and dart accessories. Now, this is the Nutcracker Challenge. What is the Nutcracker Challenge? Quite simple. You will design a 3D printable nutcracker for walnuts. And I will print your designs here on the channel and we will find the best 3D printed nutcracker. So, what are the requirements for this challenge? It's quite simple. 100 grams of filament, PLA plastics only. So, no fancy polycarbonate plastic, PLA only. 100 gram. You have to convert it in your measurements for your own. The walnuts will have a 4.5 centimeter diameter, so you can use that as a ball with a 4.5 centimeter diameter. You have to crack 5 nuts. The less force I have to use to crack the nut, the better. So make a simple, easy and robust design. And also, after opening the nut still has to be editable without having all the scales from the nut shattering and just a mess. So, bonus points. Bonus points for using no supports at all. So, the less supports the better. Also, if you use less supports, you have more material for the 100 grams requirement. If the design is only possible with 3D printing, that also gives you some bonus points. And last but not least, if the walnut core stays intact, or mostly intact, so it's easier to eat after opening the nut, the better. My idea. I took this idea and stole everything of it. So this is a very simple design. You just place a nut, if the nut fits, in the opening. Then turn this screw and the nut will crack. And if you do this enough, then the nut will open. So, my design is pretty similar. The opening is a bit larger, so even larger nuts can fit. I try to reinforce the screw and the part where the screw will get screwed. I don't know if that's right, but let's see. And we will see what my design will do to this nut later in this video. But first, how can you participate in this challenge? Well, it's quite simple. You will design a 3D printable nutcracker in a software of your choosing, for example, Autodesk Fusion 360 or something similar. Then export the STL file of this very design and send it to me at nutcracker@dievolution.com. And if you can, add a little description to the email. I will then print out your design here and test your design here on the show. Of course, if you've got a 3D printer of your own and maybe even a YouTube channel, print your design for yourself, put it on your channel and spread the challenge further. The more, the better. So, what about my design? Well, let's find out how this works after I've removed the supports. So, let's see if my design works. And, well, oh, At least the screw fits. And let's see. First of all, we don't need this. I hope you can see. It's in. And something is cracking. I hope it's the nut and not the... And I think that didn't work. Nut is still intact and my screw, well, no. Maybe I'm just a bit impatient. Let's see. Okay. No, this is not working at all. The screw, while it's very easy to screw in here, as soon as there is enough force, it will jump back. So my design failed. Can yours be better? What's in for this channel? As you might have seen, this channel is very new. I've not posted a video for about 3 or 4 years, not including the reveal trailer for the dart case and the dart butler. But otherwise, this channel was very, very quiet. But this will change. If you can see, we've got a nice new studio. Also, it's very, very early in the studio life, and a lot of things are quite not professional yet, but we will get to it. What can you expect from this channel? We will have 3D print themes going on, obviously. We will have product creation. So when I designed the DIEVOLUTION dart case 1.0, this wasn't an idea that came overnight and 2 weeks later I had a finished product. This took me 1.5 years. And maybe it's fun and entertaining for you to see how it went there and my tips for your product design. Maybe if you want to create your own product, this might help you. And if you live in Germany, I also have some legal tips for you because it's quite complicated. Also, there will obviously be a bit of advertisement for my own products here on this channel. And also we will have 3D printer tests from user perspective. What does this mean? Well, it's quite simple. A lot of 3D print channels have great tests and very good information for buying a 3D printer. But what about 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 200, 400, 600 hours of printing? I will try to deliver tests for my 3D printers here in the office. And what do I think about these printers a year later, 2 years later? My first printer, an Anycubic Predator, is over a year old now. And my second printer, a Prusa Mark 3S, is also almost a year old. So this will be the first 2 tests and we will see. Maybe you like it. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe, of course. And also, if you got questions, feedback, please write it in the comments below. So, that's it. Have a nice day.
you.